And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Get together, have a few laughs.
Welcome to the Iowa Talk Guys podcast. I'm your host, Theo.
And I'm your host, TP.
And today we have a really special one to bring you. Mm-hmm. A collaboration that we did with Big Country and Boy.
It's your boy.
Shaboy. From Whiskey, Beer, and Conspiracies Podcast. This was another great collaboration.
Yeah. Banger of a show.
This time we had E-Rock. Yeah. So, even better.
I'm E-Rock. Oh, no, he's not here tonight doing this intro, so
he can't
sorry.
Defend himself, yeah.
Yeah. He's out being a rock star again.
But, yeah, this was a really interesting conversation. It was funny as heck.
Yeah. Great time.
Yeah.
We were
Great
all
discussion.
rolling on the floor, damn near.
Yeah.
Here in the shack. It was awesome. And definitely would love to do another show with those guys again. It's a good time.
Yeah, the discussion led us to some great places.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Iron sharpening iron. For sure. So, all right.
Here it is.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Oh, man. And welcome to another episode of Whiskey, Beer, and Conspiracy Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Big Country. As always, on the either another. Hey,
it's me, Boy.
That's right. And special guests on tonight's show, the hosts of Iowa, Gaza, TP, E-Rock, and Theo. Guys, what's going on?
How's it going?
Yo.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, of course. I apologize for Big Country's accent there. That was what was that?
Something new I'm trying out. You know what I mean? Something little. With all this racial tension that's being hurled around these days, I thought I'd just throw in a new accent. I mean,
he only pretends to be from Kansas, then.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's actually sitting right next to me.
Oh wow, yeah. That's awesome. You guys are a couple of tricksters. Yeah, so we're
I'm legit.
I wish he was.
Well, yeah, we're the Iowa Talk guys, and we really appreciate you guys hooking up with us and
hooking up. Really?
Oh yeah, hooking up. And
hey,
thanks for hooking up with us, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was as pleasurable for you as it is for us.
Yeah, for sure.
So far, so good. I mean, we're outnumbered, so it's got to be good, you know?
Yeah. I've never been raped like this before.
Oh, man. Yeah. Don't make us call Chef Cal in here for reinforcements.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Chef Cal.
He's not far from me. He's not far from me.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, shout out Chef Cal.
Hell yeah. So why don't you guys tell us about yourselves, how your show got started, and what kind of dirty shit you're into?
Well, we won't talk about the double-ended stuff that we do. But
there we go.
No,
that's
just kidding. No, it's crazy that we've known each other for a long time. In fact, all three of us, we went to high school together.
Okay, cool.
But we kind of all met back up again, you know, one way, shape, or form. And then
we all went our separate ways after high school, kind of. And
yeah, and then we just had we all have pretty similar opinions, you know what I mean? Like not too far apart. And so we had this text thread, and we're just pretty much came to the conclusion we ought to start a fucking podcast.
I think it was during COVID.
It was during COVID, yeah. But even before that, actually, Theo and I had talked about maybe starting like an AM radio show and how cool that would be.
You looked at me like I had a dick on my forehead. But
yeah, because I was like, dude, we got to go get licenses and go to school for that shit.
Well, I mentioned a podcast, so to be fair,
but yeah, and then once we looked into podcasting, and it's like, yeah, this is actually going to be way easier and cheaper.
Oh yeah, more control.
Absolutely.
And so we just been trying to get our message out, and so we just decided to sit down because we would always also sit around and drink and have these awesome conversations, and we're like, people need to hear this shit, man.
Yeah.
Not to sound narcissistic.
Exactly how it started. No. We totally understand because that's exactly how our podcast started.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
we would just get wasted and be like, yeah, but fucking adrenochrome. You know? And that's when we were like, cool. Big Country's like, I have this fucking $4 mic that I can plug into my cell phone. Let's do that.
There you go.
Yeah, but most people, it turns out that when you actually tell them the cold hard truth, they just get afraid or think you're crazy.
Well, yeah, cognitive dissonance either takes over or they like their fight or flight instinct kicks in.
Yeah.
But very few people go to acceptance. But in the last few years, I think a few more and more people have been starting to wake up, especially from podcasts like your guys's.
Until Hamas fucking attacked Israel, and then they all trusted the government again.
Hey man, these guys are playing 5D chess against us. All right.
Oh yeah. Well, it's one thing that we've seen because we've always been like this community has always been question everything, right? Nothing's the truth. Give it time. Let it wash out. But after Israel and Hamas thing, it's like, man, dude, we're surrounded by fucking paid actors, it feels like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As soon as you question one thing, like how many times have we been called Jew haters in the past?
Oh boy, have I had them tallied against me.
Boy. Like, and it's like, what? I can't ask the question? I got to be a Jew hater? You know what I mean? So
but does that surprise you after what happened with COVID?
Well,
you're a grandma killer too, you piece of shit.
Right. That's exactly what we talked about, I think, on one of our last episodes, was that those people who are now like, what did you say about Israel? Those are the same people that are like, where's your fucking mask?
No, I would also... Go ahead, sorry.
But it did surprise me in the fact that these are people who, like, we've done shows with, we fucking shared opinions with, stories, and then all of a sudden they're like, dude, you guys are fucked up. And I'm like, for what? And like, oh, well, you said this about Israel. Yeah, because we want to know the truth. We're no one's shitting on the people of Israel. We fucking can't stand the state of Israel.
Yeah.
The government.
And they can't make that distinction. Exactly. And they can't make that distinction. And I mean, if you weren't questioning Israel from the get-go, why we're sending them pallets of billions of dollars of cash
without any questions being asked?
Right.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, it's to the point where you better not ask shit. Yeah, we're sending them billions, but
don't worry
if you have
about
any questions, if you have any questions, Holocaust.
Oh
yeah, no shit.
Remember?
That is yes.
Safe word.
Well, I was gonna say off of what you said was that even like during COVID, you had all of these, Republicans and right wingers, conservatives, whatever the hell you want to call them. They're like, oh, I'll never fucking trust the government again. Blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden,
they're like, dead babies.
Hamas attacks Israel, and people like the Secretary General of the UN actually start to make sense with just like one statement.
It is important to also recognize the attacks by Hamas did not happen in a vacuum.
And then they're like, this guy's got to go.
Yeah, and these people just fucking all of a sudden they trust government again, and it's like, oh, we gotta do something about this. Yeah. These are the same people that kept your kids fucking either masked in schools or not in school at all.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we played that. Some clips of Ron Paul, and like, because as soon as this shit happened in Israel, Theo and I are like, we gotta get. E-Rock was unfortunately being rock star because that's what he does on the side. He's awesome.
Hell yeah.
And so Theo and I got together and we're like, let's just throw an episode quick together and let's give people a little history lesson on who Hamas was.
And can't do that, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, also not to mention Israel is not really anybody to fuck with because we've been giving them not just billions of dollars cash, pallets of cash. We've been giving them nuclear arms also. Mm-hmm. Remember when Obama was like, we got to make the world safer and decommission these nuclear warheads.
Yeah.
And all they
like,
did,
fuck you.
Here's how they decommissioned them. They peeled off the fucking American flag and put an Israeli one on there and then shipped it overseas. I'm serious, dude. Yeah, even Ron Paul, he said in front of Congress.
Israel has 200, 300 nuclear missiles, and they can take care of themselves. Why should we commit? We don't even have a treaty with Israel.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I never could grasp was like, it's funny because there's a Ben Shapiro clip of him going, Israel doesn't need anyone's fucking help. We got this.
He's like, we got it, bitch.
And then Hamas attacks with fucking box fans and Toyota Hiluxes. and he's like, send everybody you have. Yeah. He's like, send everybody you have. They're fucking coming from everywhere. We need the world to come. Dude, it's fucking true. And it's like, everybody in Israel has to serve for the military. Well, I don't know how many of their citizens are like, hey, it takes 5 minutes for an attack helicopter to get here. They could have shut this whole thing down.
Yeah. But they don't actually enforce
they waited
that.
7 hours.
Yeah, that's not actually enforced. And there's a lot of people that moved to Israel that had gotten their citizenship, and then they don't have to.
Oh. Yeah.
Are these mostly like dual citizens?
Well, I think that the Orthodox
there's a lot of them
Jewish
there.
community, primarily like the Ashkenazis from Europe, the Europeans. But
don't say that. You can't say that. Well, I got called a Jew hater because I said that.
Calm down there, Theo.
If you actually listen to what a lot of the Orthodox Jews say, is that they are in divine exile according to their religion. The only time they will have the land back is when the Messiah gives it back to them. So they are not even allowed to have 1 square centimeter of earth to themselves until God gives it to them. And so they don't serve in the military. They do not serve the state based on religious reasons. And for that reason, the state of Israel, from what I understand, they can't really enforce that to much of a degree. Not like our government would.
Right.
Well, and notice a lot of those videos that came out in the beginning about the Hasidic rabbis are like, nope. Notice how those kind of went bye-bye as well.
I don't know. I still have a shitload of them coming across my feed.
There's also, we discussed that on ours as well, and you guys know this. I think you guys mentioned this on a couple of your shows before, is in order for this to have been pulled off, that would have meant Mossad. The most intelligent intelligence agency in the world fucking failed miserably.
They didn't.
Just kind of like in 9/11, like when Condoleezza Rice came out, she's like, nobody in our government could have imagined people using planes as weapons.
Yeah.
Nobody could have imagined Hamas putting box fans on gliders and flying into here with RPG rockets. It was like the opening scene of fucking. It was the opening scene of Red Dawn. Like,
I would say they were way off course. This is very unusual.
You do something, Mr. Teasdale.
Don't yell it! Don't yell it, my friend!
these guys are way off course. And the teacher steps out there and gets shot.
Yeah, they should have just used fucking umbrellas. You know what I mean?
Like Mary fucking Poppins.
At least make it funny. Yeah, dude. I mean, come on. Like you said, they got around Hamas, dude.
And not only that, but that would have meant also U.S. intelligence agents.
U.S. intelligence, Egypt.
Our agency, Egypt, and the UN as a whole.
Bullshit. It's all bullshit.
That's what I'm just saying.
They knew.
People.
It has to be. There's no other way around it. But people are like, they attacked us. I'm like,
they're trying to
let them, dude.
They're trying to sell this narrative of Hamas is like its separate entity, which, I mean, I guess it is if you get down to the vast roots of it, but that Hamas was created by Mossad and the CIA.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And you're trying to tell me that they didn't know what their agents were doing. Exactly. Now,
dude,
I think agents start the group and they recruit extremists.
Yeah.
right? Because people are really dying, and this is really happening.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
But if you look at go back to the Mujahideen became Al Qaeda.
Yeah, we talked about that. You're going to send that bear packing over them mountains
because God is on your side. Now here's a bunch of RPGs
and Stinger rocket missiles.
Yeah. So you had fucking Tim Osman, who is Bin Laden because he worked for the CIA, is the leader of Al Qaeda, right? And it took us 10 years to find him, and he was in his fucking house
in Pakistan.
The whole time?
No.
The first place you would look, his
Wait a
house.
minute, and don't forget, he was allegedly on dialysis.
Yeah, he had severe renal disease since at least the late 90s. So he must have just been packing across the most rugged terrain in the world
every other day.
Cave dialysis machine to cave dialysis machine.
Yeah, the Tony fucking Stark.
All the available outlets in a fucking cave. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got 220 in here, guys?
No, dude, that's a conspiracy. They showed us in Disney with Tony Stark. Right, Bin Laden made one of those fucking heart things or whatever he did, and that's how he could power his dialysis machines in his cave.
But think about this,
arc
right?
reactor, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
So you have all that with Al Qaeda, right? And then Al Qaeda dies down for a little bit, and then what was that guy, Jihad Bob or whatever the fuck is the rapping jihadist, and then ISIS surfaces like right before the election.
Yeah,
and then Trump gets into office, and ISIS just disappears, like overnight disappears.
Wow.
Yeah, because their boss wasn't there.
Well, here's my theory: is that he just decided to cut the funding for these CIA black projects, and then there goes their cash flow, and it disappears.
Yeah.
So Hamas is created by Mossad and the CIA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're being funded by the same people that created them, giving you the perfect setup for the Hegelian dialectic.
Right.
Well, of course we're going to go level fucking the Gaza Strip.
Yeah.
Because it's
how
where...
Quick,
how quick?
How quick did they get the world to be like cool with genocide?
Right, dude. Oh my gosh. That's what we were saying.
I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of people kind of standing up. I mean, could be.
Yeah, but then they're like, Jew-hating, Palestinian-loving chicks.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, hold up. Like, and especially if you're like, damn, dude, the people of Palestine, like, that sucks for them.
But what about the dead
What did
babies?
you say? Yeah, and you're like, dude, hold on. Like, I support these people in Palestine. That doesn't mean I support Hamas. Like,
yeah, no shit.
People have mashed that together to now when you say Palestine, they just hear Hamas.
Right, and the Palestinians fucking hate Hamas. Because
they're just a fucking militia. They're not a military.
They were a tool by a fucking government, dude.
Yeah. And it's a dog that bit their hand.
Right.
And now they're like, oh fuck, what do we do?
That's why Iran hates us.
And it's like, dude, you have like a fully capable military, but you couldn't handle like a few hundred insurgents. You could have fucking put them down immediately. And you stood back and took your time. You waited 7 hours. And for everyone to be like, don't care what you say, dude. Don't care. Israel has the right to defend themselves. They should fucking bomb every school, every hospital. Yeah, dude. Like, you have Steven Crowder saying this shit, dude. And this is part of what I mean is, like, you start to find out who's fucking check cleared and who's fucking suckling off the teat. Because now all these right-wing conservative influencers are all about it. You know what I mean? They're super okay with it.
Yeah, and one of my favorites is the old the boomer justification for Israel is,
right.
Well, Israel has a right to exist. Okay, I'm not saying that they don't, but have you ever fucking studied how it came about in 1948? Right. It wasn't pretty, and if you actually do fucking read about it a little bit, you'll understand there's probably people that are pissed off and want to kill them. Just my 2 cents.
Yeah, Big Country, you had a great little clip that you shared on Instagram a few days ago about that whole, the DNA and whatnot of the ancient Israelites versus...
Oh, yeah. So the crazy thing about that, right, is that is in no way, shape, or form reflection on anything racial. Like, it's not... Right. I'm not making this up to talk about a race. I'm just giving you the history of the fact that they're making this a religious thing for like everybody on earth, whether you believe in a religion or not.
Yeah.
Because like even fucking atheists are like, yeah, those people have a right to their land. Go fucking smoke them. But it's all based on this religion.
Yeah.
That ethnically is supposed to be from the tribe of Abraham and is not from the tribe of Abraham. And the predominant of people in that religion claiming that that is their land are not even kind of ethnically Jewish.
No.
They're not ethnically Hebrew. They're from Khazaria. They're the Khazars. They came from South Russia.
They went from the Ashkenazis to the fucking Khazarians. They're the 13th tribe that was banished. They have no fucking home at all. So that's why you see these Hasidic Jews living by that right of, we have no land. We were banished. And then these motherfuckers show up after Lord Rothschild writes up the Balfour Declaration and is like, here it is. That's where they're going to go. Hopefully it works out. You know what I mean? And now everybody's over here up in arms with these people. They don't understand that these motherfuckers run the world. Why do you think that Epstein's flight logs have not ever been released?
He's working for Mossad.
Yes, and all of our politicians knew it. Yeah, Ghislaine's father was huge in Mossad, and he owned a fucking media network there. Yeah. So
and she had her submarine license.
Oh, dude, and the islands that they have all nestled together, they all have submarine ports.
Right,
a lot of them are old
that's real
bases.
close to Disney's Castaway Key.
Yep, which is weird, right? Castaway Key.
Right.
So, but on top of all that shit, you know, you have like, why would you not release that? Well, we see now because everybody who's ready to push the red button is compromised by that. So they have to do what the fuck Israel says, or their whole world comes plummeting down. Because if that list ever got released, those people would never ever be able to see the light of day.
Well, it's not just that, and I'm not trying to change the subject at all, but they have tried to bring this hegemony, you know, across the entire world. At least the United States, whatever you want to call this, the Anglo colonial, whatever the fuck. And they're losing the son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just the type of people, we've said this so many times on our podcast, that they would rather flip the fucking chessboard than lose the match. And they've already lost.
Yeah, this is the generation running things now that are so fucking spoiled rotten with power and corrupted with greed and everything above.
So it's just any day now they're going to flip this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
You guys want to watch? Can you guys see the screen? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we played this on our show too, but this is what we were talking about earlier when we talk about how basically overnight they convinced the whole world to be like, here comes genocide, right down genocide lane, right? And everyone's all fired up for it because of people like this. And this is a guy that's on the right, very conservative, right? Steven Crowder.
Limited government.
Yeah, limited government. I'm like super alpha male because I wear like a cross jaw holster.
I know how to treat a woman. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Walther sponsors me.
Yeah,
you know?
Walther. Look at my Walther, dude. Shut up. You don't. Come on.
How come
no one ever
vehicle
goes? Walther's my favorite. No one does that, dude. You're just trying to be unique. Like that's the one guy that likes banana flavored Laffy Taffy.
I just wanted one because I played GoldenEye when I was a kid.
He's also the guy that's afraid to. He cuts up his banana in the break room. He's afraid to eat it like normal in front of all the other men.
Yeah, when he's by himself, it's one bite only.
Dude, check this out.
During that last clip, I would have been running instead of like, and we will call out the deliberate targeting of innocent people, no matter who does it. But let's.
No, you won't.
Yeah, because
you won't. Because no, you won't.
Be clear. After what happened from Hamas against Israeli citizens, Israel has to respond at this point.
Green light. There's the green light.
Yeah.
Right?
They have to respond.
There's no listen. If we were a more civilized people, I would say maybe we could talk something out. But based on current conditions, they have to respond.
Kill men, women, and children.
No way around it.
Yeah. What about the dead babies?
Just so we don't get confused with this coded language, anyone out there calling for ceasefire, what ceasefire means at this point, ceasefire means support for terrorism. Ceasefire.
What?
Yeah, we're just changing the definition of things, you know?
That is
calm
fucking
down.
stupid.
Yeah.
Holy
shit. That is insane. That is insane. And here's the thing. Not everybody that maybe listens to our show or your show, or if you're listening to this show for the first time, agrees with everything we'll say about politics. I personally am like completely out of it.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years, I've been that way. But I generally am more conservative about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you say that a boy is a boy and a girl is a girl, you're conservative.
I guess.
Now you're a right-wing extremist, dude.
MAGA.
Yeah, we don't need to be having that type of bigotry on our show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wild because, you know, you're so polarized, and you know, you might see that, and if that doesn't like spark something in your brain about like, whoa, that was kind of fucking weird. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean peace is agreement with terror? Like, what are you talking about?
That's called propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. And if you couldn't recognize that, dude, you're
lost, dude.
You're fucking wrapped in it.
Right.
That's what George Orwell was talking about.
You can't save them all.
Freedom equals slavery, you know, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm. War is peace.
Yeah, war is peace, freedom equals slavery.
Yeah. We have to kill them before they come to our country and kill us. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Not allowed to tell the party line.
Yeah. And it's also really interesting with Steven Crowder because didn't he just magically got a hold of that Tennessee manifesto?
Oh, yeah. We just talked about that.
Yeah, because I sent this to Big Country earlier because I was surprised to see it. And I had a guess about what would be in it. Now, we don't even know if it's fucking legit,
real,
right?
Yeah.
We always give at least 3 days before we fucking make any decisions on shit like that. But the fact that this guy all of the sudden has the fucking manifesto everyone's been waiting for is strange to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this guy, all him, Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, Charlie Kirk, all those people are fucking followers, right? They're about numbers.
Well, genocide apparently.
Well, if genocide's driving the numbers, that's what they'll do. If for some
it bleeds,
reason,
it leads, baby.
Exactly.
Tits above
if
the
for some
fold.
reason they thought, okay, listen, what we'll do is we'll wait and then we'll make an opinion. No, they went straight to glass the whole place.
Right.
And I'm sure they probably lost some followers, but a lot of people probably stuck around and were like, I'm with Crowder because that's my guy, which is weird, right? Anyone that's idolizing these people is fucking weird.
E-Rock loves Crowder.
Can I just interject for a second? Let me just say, you are putting the pussy up on this pedestal. You're just building the pussy up, man.
No.
And then all of a sudden, you know, this guy was also down in the dumps. He was losing followers left and right. Candace Owens was all up in his ass for some reason. Weird little feud.
She could be
off in my ass. Out of his wife.
All right.
He beats the shit out of his wife, and everything just kind of gets away from him. And then all of a sudden, he's the guy.
Well, he's got Alex Jones with him though.
Yeah, JonesCrowder.com.
And
no.
yeah, there's.
Or maybe did he just recently get hearing aids like that Maine shooter that somehow was able to stay as an active duty grenade instructor with hearing aids? I don't know. It's weird.
Right. Yeah. Come on now.
Anyway.
Come on now.
Well, see, okay. I don't know how you guys feel about this, right? But I'm wholeheartedly convinced that. Let me back up. I'm 85% sure we're in a matrix. Okay. Go with me on this one.
Is that why your ship's called the Nebuchadnezzar?
That's right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I know we missed Tank, the driver of the ship.
Poor guy. Anyway.
So I was high the other night.
Anyway.
These are the best stories. Besides, so I took an eighth of mushrooms the other day.
Right. And I'm sitting there, and man, sometimes you get some deep thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm scrolling through Instagram, but my mind's like racing at this point. And then I scroll across that one video of that. I want to be ninja.
Yeah, dude. The Murphy bed chick.
Yeah, the Murphy bed chick. And it was Bobby Lee and Santino reacting to it. And I was laughing so hard because we did a whole episode about this fucking this chick in this video, right?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I'm out of the loop.
So there's
on
this
that.
chick. Her name's like
video. Yeah,
her name's like fucking Jessica Murphy, and she sells Murphy beds. And
we're gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, bring it up, dude. Yeah, I'm so happy that a couple of you guys have not seen this because I want to relive the first time I saw it.
Okay. So check it out though. This is what I was thinking about. Like, and I'll pull up the video and show you guys what I was talking about here. But like, it literally is the most racist fucking thing I have ever seen.
Besides Dave Chappelle's Clayton Bigsby bit.
Let's talk about Chinese people with their kung fu and all that silly chang chong talk. I can't understand you. Go back to your country, white power.
I mean, but he was being funny.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
This woman is dead serious.
Oh, that's
and you can tell. I'm pretty sure. Like, just scan the room while she's doing it. You'll see some great shit. But I'm pretty sure there's one guy in the video that's her dad, and it's
who's for sure mafia boss.
Yes, and it's pure disgust and disappointment in his daughter.
But so this is what I was saying. It is the most racist shit I've ever seen, and she's dead serious, and no one cared.
One person cared. Well, and you'll see when we play the video who kind of cared a little bit.
So, like, I was thinking about this, and I was like, okay, so this is blatantly obvious, pure racism, and no one cared. But if you make, like, certain hand symbols in different ways, you're, like,
white power.
The worst thing ever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're everything.
Or you're in the know.
You're a Mason. Yeah, you're a Mason if you've had your hands clasped together at any point in time in your life.
So I was thinking, after all this and thinking about that, like, fuck, that was a real video that really happened in our life. And it was horrible and no one cared. It's so weird. Like this, and like just look at the bitch's face and you're like, this has to be a for sure computer program because how is this?
Yes. It's even spelled hella racist.
I'm stoked for them to hear this, dude.
What's up, girl?
Here it comes. It's got a dope hook, though.
I shut my Murphy bed, sat down to scratch my head. What could this day bring? It could be anything. I get the phone call. I gotta help them all. Go girl, we'll save the day. Chow will not get away. It didn't.
Why does she look right at her when she says that, though?
She said Chow will not get away.
Why and this bitch went, Chow? Oh, okay, all right.
What the fuck does that mean?
Go ahead, Jen. Yeah. And she says Chow, like, making eye contact with her.
You'll see her dad here in a minute.
All right.
Yeah. Me long to find the ticking bomb. He took off in my Jeep. That Chow is such a creep. I gotta find a way to take down Chow one day. He pulled a ninja move. It got me to be cool. You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja. I want to be ninja. I
want
to be ninja. I want to chop.
Pan away.
Chop Chow down. Take Chow down to Chinatown.
She looked right at her, dude. She looked right at her.
I started training hard. I think I could go far.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this chick did this.
I learned to chop real hard. I fight with credit card.
What the fuck,
dude? Yeah, her dad definitely looked at her like, I cannot believe you came from my loins.
E-Rock, you saw this?
No, I saw. What was that? Bobby Lee, his reaction. Is that what you're talking about earlier?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah, part.
I had to back it up.
Ready? I fight with credit card.
She fights with credit card.
God damn it. Her dad's like, bitch, I'm cutting you off after this. Because you know she was like,
have you done tonight?
Right? You know she was like, Dad, I can't wait for you to hear this fucking song that I made for our company, but it's a surprise.
Oh my goodness.
He's like,
and he's like, cool. I brought my girlfriend. I brought my girlfriend. She's going to be wearing a white sweater and a pink dress.
You should sing it to her.
There. Yeah, right to her face. She's
Asian, by the way.
Yeah, for our viewers that's listening to our show, this woman that this blonde haired bimbo is singing to is an Asian gal.
She's hella Asian, and this woman is like Malibu Barbie looking, singing the. She's beautiful, but she's missing a few. You know.
Yeah, she could pack on a couple extra pounds, if you ask me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad. Pog is a thing.
I know.
Not the ones we love from our childhood.
Pogs,
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's a different kind of slammer, you know what I'm saying?
Even while feeding ducks, I saw my ninja star. Oh, so very sharp. I do karate moves with a go-girl groove. I learned my ninja kicks while watching Netflix. I try to do everything like on the big screen. And you guys, you know what?
What?
I might do it. I might be a ninja soon. I'm gonna be ninja.
The accent, like it kills me every time.
I'm gonna be ninja. I gonna chop chow down, take chow down.
If she had two hands, she would pull her eyes.
I'm gonna be ninja.
And look, everyone's videotaping her going, I can't wait to put this on the internet.
Every way. I don't always do good. I really wish I could. I drink from sippy cup. You know I won't give up. I gotta try my best. You can't expect no less. That chow has not a clue.
We're back to chow.
It's too good to be true. I'm making progress. Feels good, I must confess. I get a flying tick with my chopsticks. I take down anyone. Ha! This is getting fun. You guys, I think I almost a ninja.
Oh my goodness.
How is she keeping the accent going?
Dude.
Yeah.
I try to chop chow down, take chow down to Chinatown. I almost a ninja. I snuck up to his place.
Oh shit.
Opened my ninja case. Pulled out my ninja gear. I hope he didn't hear. I sneak up to his room. He's sleeping, I assume.
That woman is so offended.
Yeah, she's like, after this, I'm out of here after this song.
I saw one awkward smile. I saw an awkward smile on her face. There was one of those in there.
Who was the
It's probably because
asshole?
it's her mob boss dad that was looking at it and said, hey, you're going to need a smile.
Yeah, fucking smile.
Who was the asshole DJ that was like, yeah, dude, this shit sounds good.
This is a good idea.
Right? This is a banger, Jen. This is a banger.
You're going to be an Instagram and YouTube and TikTok sensation immediately.
Hey, you're going to sell so many Murphy beds. Well, the hot fucking market right now, Jen.
Yeah, you got this, kid. Shoot for the fucking stars.
Strike while the iron's hot.
All right. Well, she snuck up to his room. Hopefully, he didn't hear because she had her ninja gear
in her
ninja box.
I can't believe it's still going, honestly.
Here you go.
Didn't think that he would be expecting me. Pulled out my ninja sword. He hit me with a board. I came to really fast. Gotta get chow at last. I tried with all my might to put up a good fight. Did ninja move real fast? I took down chow at last. Oh, yes, I did. I took down chow. I finally ninja.
What the fuck,
I finally ninja. I got to chop chow down, take chow down to Chinatown.
By the way, ninjutsu
it's Japanese, baby.
Is Japanese, so being a ninja and taking him to Chinatown just doesn't
that's a good
point. Ethnically work.
Karate comes from the island of Okinawa, right? Which is Japan.
Yeah.
Fucking ignorant American.
Yeah. Goddamn swine.
We're almost done, boys. We're almost there.
Look, that dude's like, this is some bullshit. Hey, bring the car around.
No, this dude just took a huge spliff.
Oh, yeah.
This guy right here.
Big bump.
You seen that one I'm pointing to?
Yeah.
Watch this. He's like,
we've only got like a partial shot.
partial.
Dude.
God, dude.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
And then they played Kung Fu Fighting right afterwards. What's that, E-Rock?
Gotta stick with the theme, dude.
What were you going to say, E-Rock?
Her name is Jennifer Murphy.
And she's
an entrepreneur, influencer, and motivational speaker. YouTube's sensation.
Oh, yeah. She's fucking sensational. That's for sure.
I'll say.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Nothing makes me want to hate Asians more than that fucking video of hers right there. She's influencing, all right.
Actually, I don't want to offend you, gentlemen, but it makes me want to hate blonde Californian bimbos. Actually, is what it makes me want to.
Really.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's a nepo baby for sure.
Go Girl Worldwide.
Yeah.
She's the CEO
of Go Girl Worldwide.
Yeah,
fucking sounds like it.
Yeah, but you can just say that. You know what I mean? Like, no, who's gonna check it? Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm a CEO of Go Girl Worldwide.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
you're not like,
it costs $50. It costs $50 to start an LLC, so anybody can be a CEO. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you have to be from a company I know.
Well, she has 62,000 followers so far.
Should we hit her up for the podcast?
Yeah. Damn. She could probably use the help.
Like, hey, tell me about how you almost became a ninja.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Talk to us about your training.
In Chinatown or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
That's
smokes.
great, though. Oh, speaking of racism, though, let's go back to this manifesto real quick. Yeah, if it's real.
Full circle.
The crackers going after them, killing them crackers.
She was Miss Oregon. Sorry.
So what I thought was going to be in it was going to be like this chick was fucking sexually assaulted by like someone
teacher?
at this Christian private school. Yeah, something like whatever, right? Because most of these trans people, they got fucking trauma, childhood trauma from being sexually assaulted.
You betcha.
That's the elephant in the room nobody wants to talk about.
No, because now we have to affirm it, right? Like we have to play into these delusions. Like we have to keep the pretend up. You have to continue to compartmentalize that trauma instead of going, hey, I was fucked up when I was a kid and I need some help.
Right. Instead of healing through it, going through and healing, we'll just...
Yeah.
Breaking news. She was on the 4th season of The Apprentice.
Oh,
really?
Jennifer Murphy?
Fucking A.
Was fired in the 6th week.
Oh, wow. By Trump?
That's a pretty good amount of time.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Because she was,
fired.
The Miss...
Did she say
You're fired, you racist bitch.
For all of our listeners, not the Christian school shooter lady.
Yeah.
I want to be ninja lady.
Yeah.
At this moment of the conversation, the talk guys lost connection and had to reconnect. While that was happening, Boia and Big Country continued the conversation.
Oh man, are they chopping it out for you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we lost them. They dropped out a couple times. Oh, they're back.
There it is.
Can you hear us okay? We lost you guys.
Oh.
It sounds like they're trying to talk.
Are they being attacked by Chow, dude?
We gotta chop them down, kind of
I
town.
need to brush up on my ninja skills, dude. We got my
Too
ninja
bad.
case.
Yeah. Well, this is the point we were making with all that, like, right? That whole video, all that stuff. I was talking about, like, yeah, dude, we're for sure in the Matrix because
that's cool.
Because everyone's like, oh, that's so wow,
Yeah.
what a great person.
Yeah. Like,
Right?
hey, she's a CEO. She's an entrepreneur. Let her do her thing.
And so, like,
No,
when I
dude, we should address that.
When I started thinking about that, I started thinking about the fact that it was so easy for everyone to be convinced of pure racism.
Yeah.
Like pure racism
Instantly.
and genocide. Instantly?
Literally, like, instantly, dude.
Yeah, and it was just a switch.
Yeah. And the weird part is I think that a lot of the followers of these influencers, not all of them clearly, but a lot of them are like, well, my guy said the thing, so I got to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is wild to me because you're like, oh, okay, so you're willing to fucking smoke men, women, and children and schools and hospitals and refugee camps like that one they fucking just bombed the other day.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, fucking Netanyahu's coming on going, yeah, we fucking got him. And you have all these people cheering.
And you have other people going, yeah, but dude, that was a refugee camp. Like, most of the people that are there are families and kids, you know?
Yeah. I listened to this debate the other day that Ben Shapiro was having. And he was asking questions, like people from the audience would ask him questions. And when somebody would ask him, like, hey, like Israel is the occupying army. They have been for like 70 years, right?
Yeah.
Probably even a little bit further back than that if you really think about it. But, ever since the Balfour Declaration, they were given Palestine. The Israelis were given Palestine. And they went in there and started chopping heads.
Chopping chow down.
Chopping chow down in Chinatown. And somebody brought that up. And he goes, okay, just to be clear, which part of Palestine is being occupied? And they would say all of it. And he goes, oh, okay, thank you for your time. I'm not going to sit here and talk to somebody who's absolutely okay with the genocide of the Israeli people. And I was like, no, they're just saying the land that you are in right now
was Palestine.
And it predates Israel. And where you're wanting to be, you're not even the people that are supposed to be here.
Right.
That's what started the whole, like, this. I mean, it's been going on for
a long
millennials.
time, yeah.
But, and you try to point that out. And they're so quick to saying, no, if you disagree with the idea that what Palestine has right now, which is the West Bank, but it's Israeli occupied, is just good enough for them, then that means you agree with the genocide of a people by making them leave. Which is crazy. Like, it's weird that he kept snapping to that.
Well, like you said, that whole part of history is actively being erased. Because I've seen him say, like, that's not true. Moving on to the next question. Which people not in the know, if you're just a follower of Ben Shapiro, you think he's teaching you a history lesson. You know what I mean? So you're going, oh, okay. Yeah, all these people are fucked up. And it's like, no, dude, you guys have to understand that you have grandparents that are older than the state of Israel.
Yeah.
It's not weird that they don't call themselves the Israelites, right? Yeah. Nobody finds that strange. They're all like very European looking for the region. Like, no one's thinking about that. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that they basically just renamed the actual Hebrews that were there, and they're just like, no, they're Afro-Palestinians. Like, no, dude. Because those guys are the ones that Jesus looks like.
Yeah,
those are the guys right there.
Well, you know what? And shout out to the Iowa Talk guys who were just on. Hopefully they jump back on before we shut her down for the night. We lost them. But I listened to their episode that they did about Israel, like when it first kicked off, right?
Yeah,
and it was really good, man. They had a lot of good information. I kind of disagree with a little bit about Nazis and Holocaust and all that good stuff, but they did say that there was this tweet that they had read from somebody that was talking about the Christian churches, about how ironic it is, right? And this is, I mean, I've talked about this because it's like, I have a connection with the Creator, right? And I try to live by His law every day, and I want to teach that to my kids and my wife, and that's what we do in our house,
right?
And if you do a lot of research, that's basically what it comes down to, right? But for how ironic it is that you have people who are on pupils every Sunday telling you whatever those people over there do
they're bad.
It's perfectly good.
Oh, okay.
Right, like supporting,
going with the state of Israel.
Yeah,
Okay.
going with the state of Israel. Oh yeah,
yeah. There you are.
Hold on, let me.
All right, I think we just cut out
we
there
cut
for
out.
a second. Can you hear us?
It sounds like they're trying to talk.
Yeah, we got this Iowa cell signal right now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sorry,
There you are.
fuck, we were listening to you forever and didn't know that we were off. And then
we were commenting, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Well, we hope the talk guys get back on."
Yeah, it's like, what? That's us.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, that's our cue.
It's all
No,
good,
it's all
dude.
good.
It happens when we start hitting the deep state, dude. They don't like it.
Happened again. Dang.
No, they're still in.
We got you. We got you.
Okay.
I was commenting on. Oh, can they hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, I'm gonna remove.
Yeah, I can hear you. Big Country, can you hear him?
No.
No, I can hear him just fine.
Check.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
There we go.
Sorry,
Okay.
fellas.
That's
It's all
okay.
good, man.
I was coming into your episode that you did the other day. It was really cool. It was really nice about the bells. The one you guys did about Israel, and you were talking about the tweet that was read by that person talking about basically the Christian church. It was like, how ironic is it that the guy that they deny as their Messiah, like the ones that they were actually the ones that said to Pontius Pilate, "Go ahead and crucify him."
Yes.
Right. And literally hate Christians. Like
spit
there's
on
plenty of Orthodox rabbis that will tell you straight to your face, like, Gentiles only exist to serve us. And the fucking mind fuck of the whole thing is they're not even those people.
Right.
But they're convinced that they are. But anyways, and the Christian church, especially in the West, they just fall for it.
Yeah. 100%.
They just go, yep, those people, whatever they do, it's okay because they're God's people.
Because they're God's people. Yep.
It's crazy.
You know, any religion that has a moil in it, I don't think is God's people. You guys know what a moil is? Oh no, did we lose
what's
it
a
again?
moil?
A moil? Okay, here's a moil. So a moil is this fucking Jewish guy that does the ceremony of the dick cutting, right?
Oh, the circumcision?
Yes, and once he cuts that off, he then sucks the blood off of the wound with his mouth.
What? That's
So,
against
you got this little
Jewish
baby
law.
boy there, and you're like, all right, cool, let's go. It's brisk time. They fucking do the little zippity doo dah, and then he sucks the blood off of your baby boy's penis.
What the fuck?
And they're like, yay, celebration.
Mazel tov, or whatever.
Mazel tov. Who wants locks?
Does
right?
he eat the onion ring?
He pockets that, for the ride home,
So
something to do while he's in traffic.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Well,
That's disturbing.
so here's something else that most of these Western Christians don't think about is that if they open up their Bible and they read it, Romans chapter 9,
surprise.
Paul wrote Romans, right? TP?
Yeah.
That you're no longer a son of Abraham by the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
The flesh doesn't determine that. Now, you guys have gotten to the genetics of that, right?
Right.
But let's even assuming that from a like an American evangelical perspective, that they are the quote flesh of Abraham, the chosen ones of God, right?
Right.
Jesus ended that. That's
Yeah.
over. That's no longer the fucking deal. So they don't get it.
No, because, and we discussed this too. We think that they're forcing some of these like prophecies from their holy book. Right?
Trying to.
Exactly. They're trying to bring these prophecies and complete them in front of the world so they can go, see, we're supposed to be here. And clearly it's not working out. But they're playing on the religious scale. And I think that I think they know that the majority of Christians will back them regardless, because they're not going to go against anything they say, because they don't want to be the guys that were trying to hold back the Jews, right?
Well, and they're also 501c3.
Exactly. Exactly. And they want a cut of that fucking money. You
Government
know what I mean? Like,
churches.
Yeah, they don't want to be taxed for going against the grain.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that also makes it easier for these churches that do all kinds of nefarious shit. They're in on trafficking. They're in on fucking drug dealing, prostitution, money laundering, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's easy for them to fly under the radar, dude.
Yep.
And I mean, when you have people like Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen. Hey man, you're a piece of shit, right? Right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and he's telling fucking everyone in his mega church that it's okay what Israel's doing.
Yeah.
And
It's all right. Just make
but
sure
the
you
people
donate.
that attend churches like that are going to be like, yeah, dude, we know.
Yeah.
You know? And so if they can get the backing of those zealots along with fucking everyone else, they're good to go. I mean, like Big Country said, you even have atheists who are like, yeah, go do your thing, Israel.
Yeah.
It's fucking retarded.
It's insane, dude.
And-
yeah.
It really is.
I want
It's so bizarre to witness.
Yeah, it is, because this is like the type of shit your grandpa would be telling you around a fucking, campfire or something.
Yeah. And then he'd follow it up with, as soon as they outlaw guns, only the outlaws are going to have guns.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right, Grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa, can I go to bed now?
Yeah. No, and one more thing. Actually, that's funny you said that, because my wife, just real quick, my wife's grandfather, I guess he always used to say when he was younger, he said it, one of the last things he would say, before he passed, he said, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. And this is a man that grew up in the early 1900s and stuff and everything, right?
Certified hooligan, that's why.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and it's like, and if he passed away in 2007, so I'm like, dude, if he could only see the world that we live in nowadays, like, holy shit.
You motherfuckers are stupid.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Don't believe a fucking thing you hear or a fucking thing you see, boy.
Yeah,
100%, dude, 100%. And so people are okay now, right? COVID, no, the government's lying to us, but now they're like, nah, man.
They're like, why would our government lie about dead babies? I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, but they do.
No. There was
babies in the incubator.
Yes. Yeah, it's the same shit.
Yes.
It's the same shit.
Yep.
This is the playbook from fucking the Gulf War, Operation Enduring Freedom. It's all the same. And it was all run by the Bushes, dude. And they're still fucking running it, right?
As Theo likes to say, it's the Washington death cult.
Yeah, it is the fucking Washington death cult. And I'm starting to really believe that it is sacrifice. That they
Blood
are sacrificing.
sacrifices, dude.
I think so. Yeah,
it's a logical explanation.
They need that negative energy.
Yeah, not to sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist, but this is all black fucking magic.
Yeah. It doesn't. You can't explain it any other way, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like you said, like they need this fucking, that's why it's always constant war, dude. Because you're bringing down the global, it sounds like real hippy dippy, but you're bringing
worldwide.
Down whatever, dude. You're bringing down,
it's worldwide, man.
The collective, vibration, the high vibration of people enjoying their lives and fucking doing what they're supposed to be doing. That all gets disrupted when you decide, hey, let's fucking bomb this school with a Reaper drone. You know what I mean? Now you have so much mass suffering, and now it's not like it used to be when we were little kids, right? The 24-hour news had just kind of started, but we weren't being bombarded with, pictures of people covered in rubble and fucking blood and all of this shit and death tolls that. Like, remember COVID? They had a running ticker of...
Yes. Every night. Fucking fear porn.
Yeah, but
exactly.
E-Rock, sorry.
Oh, we did have Faces of Death.
Yeah, but you had
it's true.
You had to fucking try.
But that was our choice.
You
right?
had to try hard to get that.
Yeah, you had to get your hands on it. It's not like it was being served up to you.
Right.
So like what we're seeing now is so many people. Now it's even worse because you have social media. Everybody's in contact with anything they want at any given time. It's right at their fingertips. But if I open my phone and just go to the news, or I just open up Google's homepage, there's a section that will not allow you to say, I don't want to see anything from this page. I don't want to see anything about the Hamas war. If you select that, it'll disregard it and it'll keep it right fucking there. And it's because they want you to see that. They want you to feel shitty.
Cortisol.
Because they're gathering up all of this fucking negative energy and just consuming it. Who knows how many fucking kids are missing out there now? Because the population out there, I think it was something like 30% of that population is under the age of 18, something like that.
And Gaza?
Yeah. And then like 80% are under the age of 25. So it's literally a prison filled with children.
Yeah.
And you have all these people wanting to send over fucking aid and we're going to get these kids out. Dude, Haiti, kids are missing. Hawaii, which everyone forgot about. Kids are still missing.
Right.
What was it? Idaho, 80,000 kids in a month, something like that.
What?
Right?
Yeah. That happened earlier this year. I think that came out.
Beginning of the, I want to say like in March, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Remember, those numbers are overinflated for politicians.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Dude.
Yeah, just like the COVID numbers.
Fight any of them. Yeah, exactly. You know, they're fucking over. Yeah,
but
fuck those.
No,
guys,
dude. I mean, in all reality, yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
We're living in a sick, fallen, fucking twisted world, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're right,
it's
and I
fucking
agree, dude. Like
terrifying,
I've
dude.
said that, we've said that it's on our show. Like these psychopaths in charge of everything, they can't be happy with us just being happy with our families and on Theo.
Well, no, you fucking said that, bro, and it's so interesting because we're always talking about psychopaths and sociopaths, or I'm always bringing them up, right? And it's like I think Jordan Peterson said this one time, which you got to take what he says with a grain of salt, but this makes sense to me. 1 in every 100 males is a psychopath. I can see that. 4 in every 100 males is a sociopath. But you have to think in this modern world, we don't have fucking berserkers anymore, right?
Right.
So these guys are hiding out somewhere. Well, where are they hiding out? Just today, Business Insider reports, allegedly, this is some study, that 1 in 5 CEOs are fucking psychopaths.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, there's been studies done on that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anybody who's like getting into government now, and Dan Crenshaw, I'm looking at you with both eyes. You show up on the scene. You show up on the scene.
Days,
all of a
Dan?
sudden, you're fucking remember that back when you had fucking 2 eyes? You show up on the scene. All of a sudden, you're a rock star, right? And that shit doesn't happen by coincidence. Like you didn't pop up and everyone just take notice all of a sudden. You fucking signed your name. And he's probably one of these psychopaths or sociopaths. And I'm convinced that's all there is in government. Because
leaving their fucking slime trail everywhere.
Exactly. You don't show up and go, like, you don't just wake up and go, I want to be a senator.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean?
First of all, who wants to move? That was good, Savage. Who wants to move from where they live? First of all, everybody talks about how bad Iowa sucks. That's fine. Don't fucking come here.
Please don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can come. You're more
Yeah,
than
you
welcome.
guys seem all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Just don't
Sure,
bring
you guys
any.
got some great bars and stuff.
Just don't bring too many Southern Californians with you. No offense. But who the fuck wants to live?
Hold on. Let me defend myself.
Send it.
Yeah.
Anybody in Southern California that I fuck with is not a typical Southern California.
I hear you, bro.
And in all with all due respect, you guys would be surprised at how hard Californians really do try to turn this place around.
Oh, I'm not.
But
it doesn't. I don't doubt it at all, bro.
You know what I mean?
I have to give you
it
shit.
Sucked, but
see, because
I
hear
get it all
your
the time.
opinion.
We give ourselves shit.
We hear about Southern California all the fucking time, but nobody ever hears about us. You know what I mean?
Unless there's a new pig flu going through.
Yeah, swine flu.
And here's the thing about Southern California too is people in San Diego County love to separate themselves from everyone in LA County because they're all fucking psychopaths up there. Like, it sucks that San Diego gets lumped in with Southern California, including LA, because it couldn't be worlds apart, dude.
Really?
Like,
No,
LA is a fucking shithole.
I grew up in Southern California and San Bernardino and all that shit. And, like, I grew up in the hood and all that. But like as an adult, I don't like going to LA. Like,
it's tough because I want to go see the Niners play up at fucking in LA. It's like, do I though? I'll just watch it from home.
You gotta like tape fucking phone books to yourself.
Yeah, but no, dude. I've and I've never heard anything really negative about Iowa. So
really,
I would no, not at all.
No, yeah, you guys have Slipknot.
Oh yeah, that's a bad thing. They moved to fucking LA. What are you talking about? They left.
No, some of them still live here.
Well, yeah, but they started in Iowa.
Yeah, Des Moines area.
Yeah, at one time.
Right.
Yeah,
we also have bacon, lots of bacon.
Oh, yeah,
and corn.
See, dude, and I'll do some strange things for bacon too. Maybe I should stay away. Maybe you're right. I should stay away from.
But
it's not kosher, dude.
The point I was getting at is who the fuck wants to move to Washington D.C.? Have you guys been there?
Right.
That place is a it's a monument to death.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking Roman or Greek.
Greco-Roman.
Yeah, whatever
era.
you want to call it. Drew Misson has like the best.
Yeah.
Like,
I think there's something else behind. I'm pretty
explanation
sure
for
our
that.
history's been hidden from us.
Oui, parce que donc parler.
But
Yeah,
psychopaths.
The aerial
man.
views are weird.
Crazy bastards.
Yeah, and
moved
then
at DC.
Dude, it's filled with them, and I mean, the amount of people that are so corrupted there just for money. That's all it's about at the end of the day, right? Because they could give a fuck less if the United States does fall. All these people have made hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're in their high castle, and they're as safe as they can be, right?
Well, yeah.
They don't ever have to leave.
And then if the nukes start falling, they got bunkers paid for with your money.
Exactly.
So I think the real sick part about it is that these people, these politicians, these are just the face.
It's true.
They're just the puppets.
Yeah. Like Sam
and
says,
and they are the
fucking
psychos that they'll do anything for power or money, or they find that the CIA and the FBI do the same thing. They'll find what makes you tick.
Yep.
What's his name? Confessions of an Economic Hitman.
John Perkins.
Yeah. They're like, what makes you tick? Women was his thing.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, we got plenty of women for you, buddy.
Have you guys ever heard of that book?
No.
Yeah. I actually have. Yeah.
You haven't? Oh,
yeah,
dude,
boy,
you need to check it out.
It's called Confessions of an Economic Hitman by John Perkins.
You can get the audiobook too.
Yeah, and it's a great explanation of how the empire works overseas.
Okay.
We played some of John Perkins' TED Talks and stuff in our stuff, and it's
like, oh my goodness, it makes so much fucking sense now.
Yeah. Hey, you guys got this nice resource called lithium. Well, we're this really big bank called
the IMF,
and we can fund you to build into your infrastructure and make your country lots of money. We're going to give you this great deal on these loans at 51% interest.
Yeah. Except the loans only ever go to the people at the very top.
Yeah.
And they can never be fucking paid off.
And they're like, oh, well, since you can't pay back your loans, I guess we'll just take all this lithium and then. Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude.
And pull it full circle.
But then John Perkins. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, don't lose your train of thought on Mr. John Perkins. But to bring it full circle, this might sound a little bit racist, but this is not being racist. It's just a fact.
Disclaimer.
No hard R's, dude.
No hard R's, I promise. But with all of that said about the IMF, right? Lending out these loans that are for sure not payable,
right?
On interest is a form of usury.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a particular group of people who are encouraged to do this to Gentiles.
Yes, it's part of the law.
And it's illegal to charge interest to other Jews.
Yes.
I'm converting tomorrow.
That's a fact.
Interest free?
Godspeed.
That's a fact.
This is like the Shylock stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh my gosh.
He said the fucking word.
What?
Get a little SF yarmulke, dude. Hell yeah.
Dude, you know what I mean? I get an SS.
Oh my god. You boys are out of
control. Dude, and I'll get the little fucking, but I'll have to like tape them. I'll have to tuck them.
This is just sick humor,
my
folks.
Glasses. That's what I'll do, dude. I'll put them on my glasses. Yeah, I'll just put them on my glasses and put my glasses on. We got the.
Can you do that for Halloween, or is that?
Shit, I'll do it because then I could say, what are you trying to say? That's racist. First of all,
you bigot.
You're probably more Hebrew than the actual people that are claiming to be Hebrew.
So, all right. So getting back to John Perkins, he also confessed that he would tell these leaders, well, we can either sign this contract or I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm not that guy. But this team of jackals.
That's what he called them, yeah.
Will come in.
Team of what?
Jackals. Like the Bruce Willis movie, The Jackal.
Or the indigenous African dog.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, they'll come in and then I'll have to have this conversation with another person.
Yeah. Then people around the world are going to hear about a fiery plane crash.
Yeah. So it was basically essentially they were taking a page out of Pablo Escobar's book, Letter Silver, Bitch.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar took the page out of their book.
Yeah, that's a good point.
True.
But actually, the fact of the matter is that people and he was an evil bastard. There's no two ways about it. But like Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was placed by the CFI or the CIA, and then went rogue, didn't fucking play by the rules. So, and nothing worked. I think all he really did to make the final domino fall was start selling oil in euros.
Yeah.
And
That
they're like,
sealed
fuck
his
this.
fate.
We're sending a bunch of
done
boys.
with this stupid mustache fucking moron.
We're sending a bunch of kids from California and Texas in to fucking kill this bastard.
Yeah, because he's got weapons of mass destruction. He's going to cause another 9/11 in their hometown.
Which
remember all those Arabs that attacked? Yeah. We're sending you to Iraq.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on.
What?
I think, did I pass out and miss this section?
All right,
Yeah.
So the whole country was rallied at the point, so like, fuck yeah, payback, bitches.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's also the weapons of mass destruction and Colin Powell going in with the uranium to the UN.
The yellow cake.
2 pieces of technology that cannot be fucked with. And we brought this up on our show. I hope your listeners appreciate it. Saudi passports. Fucking titanium engines cannot make the explosions at the World Trade Centers, but a Saudi passport can fucking fall out of FBI agents' feet from that airplane to identify one of the guys.
Yeah,
dental records
enough with the
dental records don't
enough
work
with the military grade.
Yeah.
The titanium engines also go ahead.
Yeah, we need Saudi Arabian grade. We're not doing military grade. Yeah,
Let's build our airplanes out of that.
I want boot.
And 2, that little vial with the uranium in it or with the yellow cake in it.
This is a special CIA vial.
Dude, that's some real technology there.
No.
I was like, I told Theo, I think we said it on the show, I was like, could you imagine the different timeline we'd be living in if Colin Powell dropped that on the floor of Congress?
Oh, yeah.
If it was actual yellow cake.
It was the fucking sand you get at the fair that you make little.
That's why I love Chappelle,
sand
dude.
shit with.
Most deaf. This is a special CIA napkin. He's holding a fucking piece of yellow cake.
Look, see, you believe this shit now? Don't drop that shit. You know I know what to do with it. So I got it wrapped up in this special CIA napkin.
Don't drop that shit. Yeah.
Hold on, drop this shit.
Pray to God you don't drop that shit.
Yellow cake.
Fucking right.
Can I look at it? No, can't. Top secret.
Yeah.
Above your pay grade.
That's right. But we're going to put a show on CNN and Fox News. Everybody's going to air it.
I can only imagine
I'll keep it in my pocket.
He pulled it out, his vest pocket. I'm just walking around with this shit on Congress.
I can only
Shaking hands
imagine
and shit.
how many third world, quote, air quote, nobodies at the UN at that point had their face down in their palm and were just like, these fucking bastards pulling this shit on us right now.
They're like, I better sell off my stocks and get the fuck out of my country.
Yeah, we're out of here.
I'm going to fucking Cuba.
Hey, honey, remember that case that's packed to Iceland? Gonna need you to unpack it. He's like running to his helicopter.
Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the door.
I'll be home soon. Oh my gosh, dude.
That's fucked.
But anyways, wild stuff, man. Wild stuff is going on in this world.
Yeah, we were talking about
time, dude.
usury,
right?
And one of you guys got really excited
about what?
Well, I was just. I mean, that's you.
I think it was the link to the chosen ones.
Well, all you were stating there was it's 613 laws that Jews are commanded to follow, and those are the law. That's the law.
Yeah.
Well, but also Big Country. I think you brought up in one of your episodes a few shows ago or recently. You read out of the book of Revelation about the synagogue of Satan and how they call themselves the Jews, but they are not.
And they're not, but they're not. Yeah. Which is why they actually changed the flag from the Star of David, which is not in the Bible.
Not at all. That's that's one of King
Amos.
Solomon's fucking wives taught him that shit.
Yeah, it was. It's a homage to
Moloch.
Moloch, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's
Hank,
homage to Moloch.
Hank, credit to Hank from 643.
Yeah,
for
shout out to Hank
informing me of that.
Yeah, it used to be the menorah, which is number 7 in completion.
Mm-hmm.
But the book that they read is not the original Old Testament, which
the Torah.
If you look at like the Torah, like the Torah could also mean the first 5 books of the Bible.
Right. Yeah. Written by Moses.
Yeah, but see, they are reading from the Talmud, which is like
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like orthodoxy.
You're talking the difference between like rabbinic Judaism, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the other one's called.
it escaped me as well.
Prophetic. I can't.
I don't know.
Sorry to interrupt you, bro.
Is it Hasidic?
Nasally Judaism.
Hasidic. Yeah.
It's Hasidic, right?
Yeah.
Bad
Hasidic.
cough Judaism.
Yeah. You're a goyim. You're just a
I got
goyim.
a thing Judaism.
Oh, dude, I'm so splicing in some fucking Clerks 2 shit.
Plus, my grandmother had nothing but the utmost respect for the Jewish community. When I was a kid, she told me to always treat the Jewish kids well or they'd put the Sheeny curse on me.
What the fuck, man?
What?
Sheeny's a racial slur, too.
Oh, it is not.
Yes, it is.
That's because your grandmother was racist, Randall.
That's so funny. But yeah, it's just pointing those things out those are absolute just facts.
Yeah.
Facts people don't like to.
Well, that's what I was
face.
going to say. They'll get you instantly demonized, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy how they've sort of... There are psychological triggers now that you start saying any of this to anybody and bam, just like argument over. It's a conversation over.
Yeah. Well, they did the same thing with slavery, right?
Yes.
Like, that's the whole idea of black people can't be racist. It fucking is insane to me because... You know, I've talked about it on the show before, being mixed race. I've experienced more racism from black folks when they find out that I'm mixed race than I ever did from any other race. And when you call them out on it, like, dude, can't be racist. What do you mean? Well, slavery. And it's the same idea that they've created like this fucking firewall of words, right? Of fucking safe words where you can just say that and then people have to stop and let you do whatever the fuck you want. That's why they're okay with people in LA fucking walking into stores and then walking out with all the merchandise.
It's obviously
and
been
they're doing the same thing. It's just in Gaza. it's just in genocidal form. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because they have their stop sign word, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, we've talked about it. I've talked about it. I don't know how much these boys have maybe looked into it or not, but when they talk about, the Holocaust, right? You are not allowed to question what we do.
Right.
But then if you look into that and then you go, oh, wait a minute, this is starting not to add up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people over the years have tried to talk about it.
Can't.
And you
ban all the books.
Some of them have been assaulted, beaten up, all kinds of crazy stuff. And again, because of so-called atrocities, they get a green light. And it's just an odd thing to see being an adult that, I've seen a lot of things growing up.
Dude, what's up with all this technology you guys use that we can't fucking hear you?
Goddamn technology.
What's wrong with the damn cellular telephone line, boys?
5G, goddammit.
Yeah, they can't do video.
Dude, that's the other weird thing about what's going on right now, and I guess we'll kind of come to the end of the show here, but the weird thing that's going on right now is like we've already lost so-called like friends of ours.
Yeah.
Over conversations about this, and it's like,
really,
dude,
because it's a hard stop for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is, and I'm like, listen, no one's saying that Hamas is awesome or Palestine is for sure the good guys.
Yeah,
we're just saying it's weird that everyone's okay with fucking ethnic cleansing,
genocide,
dude.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. We said that from the beginning.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I'll admit we have been hard on Israel. We've been fucking hard on them. Because
I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Weren't you a little hard on the beef last night?
No, because they're the ones with the heavy hand. I mean, they're the ones with the iron rod. So
just like we talked about in this entire episode, like there's a lot of weird circumstances that had to line up for this attack to happen and to pull off. And you go back and listen to some of your guys' shows and like ours, our report on it and stuff. And, the government of Israel has been looking for this excuse for a long time.
You bet. Since 1948. Or actually since like 18 fucking 80.
Yeah, like
whenever time.
Yeah, time.
Yeah, they've been setting this up, but even before the Balfour Declaration.
Sure.
Well,
after
yeah,
the
I
First
mean,
World War.
you don't draw up something like that while you're fucking out at tea with your fucking Uncle Lord Rothschild, right? Like that's some shit that took some time, some planning, because that family, like they're all driven from that fucking bloodline, right? That 13th tribe bloodline.
Really?
And all they did was regroup. And there's a reason why they were fucking exiled and kicked out, right? Because you have the original, they always talk about the original 12 tribes. 13th tribe is these fucking Khazarians, these lizard people, dude. And they just basically were like, okay, cool. Let's just say we're chosen to be here.
Right. That's what it comes down to, really. And common knowledge. And it goes even deeper than that.
Yeah. Yeah, you should at least look. You know what I mean?
Right. It's weird because of what... I will say this, and then we'll give you guys a chance to go here. But what's weird is, like, the people that weren't fooled by Ukraine and, like, what was happening there...
Yeah.
Fully fell for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, oh, whoa. How'd that happen?
You're not talking about me.
Somebody.
Well, yeah. and like, just
Somebody
like,
got a booster.
Theo hinted on Theo said that earlier too, you know, just the same people that didn't fall for the COVID or whatever, or were skeptical about COVID, are totally deep throating this issue.
Yeah. Or even like these guys just said, Ukraine. They're like, hey, you know what? Something's going on here.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, but then when you talk to people about like, yeah, you know, so when there was that civil war in like 2014 in Ukraine, and you know, 2016,
14.
Russia came in and annexed
we installed
Crimea.
our government over there.
And,
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
And there was an actual insurrection.
Like Lindsey Graham.
There was an actual insurrection.
This dude
in
in front of the
Capitol
camera, like, ooh, I can't wait for Hillary to win because we're
Oh
in
my
a fucking
gosh.
war, baby.
yeah, no shit.
Oops.
But people are like,
Yeah,
I don't know anything about the Civil War.
Fucking wild time, dude.
It's a wild time.
One off.
Oh, they dropped out again. They're having some bad connections tonight.
Dude, it's because we're fucking all over it, dude.
Yeah. Back now.
Yeah, sorry. It's fucking Steve Jobs.
All over it, dude.
Fucking A.
This
technology is pissing me off.
It's dude, you know what it is? This always happens when we start.
It's them, dude.
It's not.
It's the they that we always talk about, you know?
We're not talking about non-binaries either. We're talking about the original they thems. You know?
Well, dude. Well, this is the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing. Like anytime we get into topics like this, especially when we have a guest on, everything goes to shit.
Oh, that's
Every
interesting.
fucking time, dude.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Dude, all right, that's weird. Then I guess we're on to something.
Next time we're going to have to do a phone call.
Honestly, dude, people were like, you guys living in the fucking Stone Age there in Iowa? Yeah, we are. We're in a rock. We're under a rock in a shack in a fucking cornfield.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So far, the best thing that has worked for us is a phone call.
Yeah. Really? We got a little board that we can Bluetooth into.
Yeah.
And it works fucking perfectly, but
No, it's just funny, dude. Nothing against you guys or anything, but yeah, and obviously, like, we're not the only podcasters.
Speak for yourself, TP.
We're not the only podcasters that have had this issue when they start talking about certain things, and then all of a sudden, the guys listening to the show on the other end are like, all right, these guys are boring. These guys are boring me now. I'm going to fuck with them.
Because they're like,
they don't even want to talk. We're out of here.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, did you hear what these guys are saying about the CIA? Fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Delete recording. Sorry. Try again.
Yeah, fucking losers. Let's fucking take their shit out. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
All right, guys.
But yeah, gents, we really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Oh, of course, man. Of course, this was a blast. Yeah, we'll have to do it again. Maybe do something a little lighter so they stay off our ass and let us actually.
So we're not like juice.
Yeah, we'll talk about we'll talk about Puff the Magic Dragon next time.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So
and we've exceeded our Jew limit for the day.
Yeah, probably for the entire year.
Know, right? Yeah. So we got a surplus.
Right. So
well, hey, l'chaim, guys.
Yeah. Cheers, gents.
Yeah. L'chaim. Before you guys go, why don't you take a couple minutes, tell everybody where they can find you, your show, And give us all the story of how you guys got your nicknames there.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Let's do the nicknames, I guess, first. Huh?
All right.
I'll go first. It's actually my real name. So I'm Native American, and
okay.
So
How much percentage?
This is Elizabeth Warren's my cousin. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, my older brother. This happened to him. After my little sister was born, she had the Screaming Hawk name. It was awesome. And my
cool fucking name.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, then my little brother, my older brother asked my old man. He goes, "Hey, Dad, how'd you come up with our names?" He said, "Well, son," he said, "as soon as we gave birth to you, when I stepped out of the house, out of the teepee here, the first thing that I saw is what we named you." He's like, "That's why my sister's Screaming Hawk." Yep. First thing I saw when I stepped out of the teepee was a Screaming Hawk. Your brother, first thing I saw was the neighbor's teepee. He's like, "Why you asking? Two dogs fucking."
It's the first time I've heard that story.
Yeah, that's not how it went down. But no, it was just, I was one of those things, we were kind of just drinking, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to be goofy. TP, Trevor Phillips Industries, man. Ever since that fucking GTA 5 game came out, I always get shit for my name, Trevor Phillips, so.
Oh, you go, it is Trevor Phillips? Hell yeah, dude. That's good.
So I just go by TP. Don't tell anyone. All right.
I won't.
All right, thanks, guys.
Dude, it's just between us.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
The thousands that listen to the show. It's that's kind of cool though, because I get as proud as we are of our family name, like our last name, especially where we grew up. My grandfather was really big in the community, so there's like a lot of pride that comes with our last name. But it's Bender, and
like the robot from Futurama.
I get that all the time.
Sorry, dude.
Like all the time. No, it's weird because
it's powered by alcohol too.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe you can tell us the stories next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we record them, we put them on the tavern.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my last name is Bender, and I get Futurama all the time. But like my favorite sport is hockey.
Oh shit! You're gonna love my nickname.
So. But in hockey, like Bender means you can't fucking play. Like it means you're an ankle bender. It means you can't skate.
Shit.
You suck. Yeah, that's gonna be all like on my son's jersey when he's playing.
It means you have to kick people in the neck with your skate to win, huh?
Oh fuck!
Jesus.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Jackass.
He can do it. He was black.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
He wants to be ninja.
He wants to be.
E-Rock.
Damn.
All right.
Big country. Finish.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we're good. Go ahead. That was it.
Go Theo. Then so that segues into Theo's nickname.
It's E-Rock's to the left. Always pass to the left.
Hold on, but that segued into your nickname, so we got to go.
All right. So you remember Theo Fleury?
Yeah.
So I grew up playing ice hockey, and
out in Colorado.
Colorado, and then here in Iowa as well. But I kind of had to make up. I could skate fine. I wasn't a bender, all right. But as far as like stick handling and vision and all the skilled shit, nah, I didn't have that. So I had to make up. I had to make up for it in other ways. And
fuck you, Shorzy.
I wasn't as small as Theo Fleury, but I was just acted like a fucking coked out lunatic all the time.
As a teenager.
So
ape on your hands.
So one of my buddies just this one time, he's like, "Why you gotta fucking go all Theo?" And it just stuck. Been called Theo ever since.
That's pretty cool though.
But we learned a lot about Theo in the the years since Theo Fleury. And how fucked up his childhood was, especially playing hockey and whatnot. That's fucking weird, but
it's like a Michael Jackson story, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. It's that's pretty wild considering like players like that don't really exist anymore.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
But he was
not like a need for him.
He was a legit badass. He was very skilled too, as opposed to just having fists. which he would do both. But
I'm trying to listen to the fucking song.
E-Rock, how'd you get your nickname?
Speaking of songs,
Well, I guess I got to admit my real name is Eric. Oh, how clever is that? No, I can remember my dad fucking listening to fucking Kid Rock. Not that, I think it was on the radio, the bow of the bow. Is that where he's like, my name is Kid, and then my dad says, Kid Eric. Actually, it was Eric, and then he fucking hit me. I don't know. My dad likes to fucking hit me.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Show us on this bear where he touched you, buddy.
There's not enough bear.
It was all in this region here. And then that must have been, your dad must have been a prophet, dude, because then E-Rock...
well, I got into his music and, rocking and...
Then he grew up
playing guitar. And whatnot,
he joined a band. E-Rock, he doesn't like to admit he's a very humble man, but he's a rock star.
He plays a mean fucking guitar.
And the bass. And
That's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah,
yeah,
dude.
he's a fucking awesome musician.
He could pluck some strings. Let's just say that.
Pick it.
I'm half black, so I could probably play some bass.
Oh, dude, you should try it. Bass is a lot of fun.
Why
man.
you gotta be so racist, boy?
Right.
No. Did you see? What was it? There's an episode of South Park where Cartman's like, "Token, go get your bass." He's like, "I don't know how to fucking play guitar." He's like, "You're black. There's a bass guitar in your basement." And he goes down there and he's like, "Oh fuck, there is." He's like, "I don't know how to play it," and he's like, "Try it." He fucking plays it perfectly.
Yeah, he's like, God damn it, Cartman.
Oh, dude.
Did you guys see the new South Park?
No,
The Panderverse
Disney one.
Yeah,
Not
the
yet,
Panderverse.
no.
Okay, everybody do some homework.
Oh, okay.
So,
sure.
boy, how'd you get your nickname?
Yeah.
South Park kills it. Well, boy is short for Shaboy. Unfortunately, that's my whole first name.
What? That's
Oh,
my
nice.
parents were real hippies, and
Oh, yeah. I like him already.
everyone's always like, "I love your name. I
Unless,
love your name." And I'm
hold on,
like,
you're in SoCal. Were they
I
hanging out around
appreciate it.
Ashbury Heights?
And then when people, no, I'm actually from Northern California.
Oh,
I was
okay.
born in Oakland, and then we moved to San Diego County when I was young. And so I was raised in Southern California. I was born in Northern California. But yeah, it's just a shortened, easier version because no matter how many times I pronunciate my name for someone, they can never say it right. And it's not a problem. Like, it doesn't bug me because I know it's like a fucking random name to say, So it's just easier if I say, "My name's Boy." And they go, "Okay, cool. We'll roll with that." So nothing exciting. Yeah, I wish I had like a fucking kick-ass nickname, but I don't.
Till somebody from the South says it and it sounds offensive. Hey, boy.
Oh, no, well, you know what happens is everyone goes, "Oh, like when Jay-Z yells, 'It's your boy.'" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. We could do that."
Yeah.
If that helps you.
Then you throw up the
remember my
fucking
name.
triangle.
Yeah. Well, one of my vendors for work that I have to deal with constantly, I would call her to set up orders for fresh oil. And every time I would call and say, "Hey, this is your boy. I want to put in another order." And she would be like, "Oh, it's your boy. It's your boy." And she thought that I was saying, "It's your boy."
She thought you were being a salesman.
She's like, "Are you sexually harassing me right now?"
Dude, for 2.5 years. And finally I meet her in person at my shop. And I go, "Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Shaboy. This is my buddy Kenny that I work." And she's like, "Oh, your name is Shaboy?" I said, "Yeah." I thought you were saying it's your boy. And I'm like, "No, why the fuck? First of all, why would I call you and then start with that? You know what I mean?
Because
From
you're
day
fucking
one.
badass. That's why, dude.
Yeah, that's just how I fucking roll. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I love the confidence.
Should've went
I love
with
the
it.
confidence.
I'm going to start.
So that's it. Nothing cool.
When telemarketers call, I'm going to start saying my name's Ishaboy.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's the best, right? When they call, it's like, it's like, "It's hello, my name is Brad." And I'm like, first of all, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Second of all, what do you want? And they're like, "Who am I speaking with?" And I tell them my real name, and they get super flustered because they're expecting, they're calling America, so they're expecting
John Smith. Yeah.
Robert. They're like, "Fuck, I called the wrong continent, dude."
Oh man, here's what's really fun to fuck with those guys. Be like, "Oh yeah, I just talked to one of your guys last week. I worked with him. His name was Ben, a Mr. Ben Chode." Which is the little translation of "you fuck your sister," and they get really upset.
I'm gonna keep that. I wish I would have had that. I was dealing with Samsung for quite a while.
Oh, dude. They might fucking send a virus to your phone if it's Samsung, but I only use that on the scammers.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
So you can find us on, I call it Twitter.
Good segue.
I call it Twitter. I don't know what everybody else calls it.
Yeah, we're not doing that X bullshit. It's Twitter.
Yeah, fuck you, Elon.
At Iowa Talk Guys, I think we are so shadow fucked. It's not even funny at this point. Yeah. But we just keep
doing our
keep
thing.
on keeping strong and commenting here and there and whatever.
Yeah, we're also on Instagram. You can find us at Iowa Talk Guys _podcast.
Then we're on YouTube now.
Yep.
For now.
Oh. Yeah, for now. We're actually banned in 5
Until we
countries.
put this episode on.
We got one video pulled down in 5 countries already.
Yeah.
So.
God, yeah.
The Vatican doesn't want to watch our shit.
The Vatican, China, Italy.
Yeah.
All the good places.
The Vatican, they're like, give me more Moyle videos, please.
sucking in Moyle videos.
What's our channel again, E-Rock? Is that,
I think it's just Iowa Talk Guys. Yeah,
Iowa Talk Guys. And then you can also find us at iowatalkguys.com, where you can contact us there. We have emails, contact sheet. It's nothing fancy right now. We're working men, and we're working on it. But you can still listen to our show on there and all that fun stuff. And yeah,
nice,
cool.
Hell yeah,
cool. Right on, man. Well, I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun.
It's a blast.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I'd say despite all the technical difficulties, the audio is going to come out pretty good anyway. So
yeah, I appreciate it. That's my end on that.
Yeah. Well, I blame Steve Jobs.
Yeah,
because he hates us. Yeah, piece of shit.
Fucking
he's
California
dead.
bastard.
Yeah. Supposedly he's dead. I bet he's inside of fucking an Apple mainframe somewhere.
Sort of AI. Yeah, exactly.
He's transhumanized. But hey, since we're doing a swap cast here, can you fellas let our listeners know where to find you, if you'd be so kind?
Yeah. So we're available on all podcasting platforms. We have shows on Rockfin, Rumble, and Twitch and Kick. I do a live show every Friday, 9 p.m. Or 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Rockfin, Rumble, Kick, and Twitch. It's Flat Earth Fridays.
Nice.
We have a paid portion on our website, wbctavern.com. It's $5 a month, and then you get extra access to all of our exclusive merchandise and T-shirts and hats and extra shows. Boya does a show with his wife, Smoke Break.
Oh,
Smoke
nice.
Break with Step and Boya. So yeah, you get all that stuff and even more.
So it's
There's
a lot lighter than the regular show, but
it's a lot of. So we kind of offer up a bunch of different things
because
for
there's a good
everybody for
lady to
$5.
keep you in line.
Absolutely not. I'm still fucking this guy. Well, she's sitting right next to me. But it's like she's wading her way into the conspiracy realm.
Oh.
So
yeah, you can't just hit her with like Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, so
right.
I kind of let her guide like where we're going. Like all last month, because her birthday's on Halloween, we did like spooky shit for the month of October. And then,
we just did that too. That's weird.
Yeah. So this is. We've only been recording that show for a few months now.
A few months, yeah.
Yeah, so she's enjoying it. She's learning some shit, and I'm trying to take it easy because I don't want her to be like, I don't want to do this no more. Fuck this.
This shit's too fucking scary, dude. Yeah.
Right. So little dose at a time, but it's a great show. I definitely recommend anybody who's like gonna spend some money on a podcast. That's a good way to do it. As well as we have premium stuff you can get on Rockfin. Not a ton, but we do have one specific episode, I think, behind a paywall on Rockfin. But Rockfin's been a great platform for us. They let you fucking say mostly whatever you want. They don't condone causes of calls for violence and things like that. But
who does?
Sam Tripoli's really big on Rockfin, isn't he?
Yes, and he's the reason we went the Rockfin route. He was a big help with all that. So,
that's actually how I found out about you guys, was from his episode that you guys did with him.
Oh, cool.
Cool, yeah.
Which was like that was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a while, but we had 2 episodes with him, I think. 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were on his show, and then he was on our show.
Oh, sweet, nice.
Over 2 years ago now, but it was a big help for us because he didn't have to help us in that way, so it was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where you can find us.
That's awesome.
You know, we should all sing together as we outro this.
We are the world.
Hold on.
Oh, dude.
Before we do that, real quick, I also want to say that we are available on all podcasting platforms except for Apple, because fuck you, Apple, and our iTunes or whatever it is. I don't even know the name of it. I don't like it that much. We're not on it. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
What should we sing?
But what are we singing?
Symbolism of that.
I think we should sing
Chop Chow Down?
No.
I guess I'll put my ninja stars away. Fuck.
I think we should sing Vorats. In my country, there is problem.
I don't know the words.
I don't know any of it.
Should we look them up?
You've never heard it?
No.
Oh, you've never seen Borat?
Well, I've seen it. I don't remember.
Your childhood sucked.
Childhood, I was a fucking grown man.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay. How about we cheer you on?
Go ahead.
Okay, I can't sing all of it, but I'm just going to lead it out with that, and we'll hit the outro. So thanks so much for listening, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. And it goes something like this. In my country, there is problem, and that problem is the Jew. He takes everybody's money and never gives it back. Throw the Jew down the...
You're gonna have to.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to.
Is that the well?
Your YouTube page is done.
Sacha Baron Cohen did that one.
Oh my gosh. I don't feel comfortable with this at all. No. But if you guys want, I guess we could do it.
In my country there is problem, and that problem is the Jew. They take everybody's money, they never give it back. Throw the Jew down the well, so my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns, then we have a big party. If you see
Well, yeah, that one definitely. I had tears rolling out of my eyes laughing, dude. That was a good time. That was a really good time.
A heck of a time.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it once again as much as we did. We really hope you guys are enjoying these hangout sessions that we've been having. It's been a fun time for us.
Yeah.
And just networking with people, meeting awesome, like-minded individuals. That's what it's all about, too.
It's been a pleasure for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have some more for you.
Yeah, we will. I'm sure there's no doubt in my mind we'll have more coming down the pipeline. So if you guys enjoyed this as much as we did, please like, follow, subscribe, and share it.
Spread it word of mouth.
Spread it like some butt cheeks.
Whoa.
Damn. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
I guess.
That's what I read about on the internet.
All right, TP.
So, yeah.
Woke me up a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. So, always remember.
Don't eat the yellow cake.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
And I have nothing. I literally have nothing.
Don't make up a song with a Asian accent if you're a blonde bimbo mafia boss daughter and sing it to an Asian woman.
Yeah.
I would talk, guys.
Out.
Hi. Good night, everybody.
And I'd rather be here. I'd rather be here. So thank you very much. Very nice. Appreciate it.